that 2/3, we can decompose the 6 and 2/3, and we would then end up with 5 and 1/3. So she ran 5
we are
and
now working on
1/3
problem number
miles.
7.
The second
Problem
answer,
number
the
7
second hour.
says, Mia says that
We can
8
see,
minus
is
3
that
and 2/3
reasonable?
will
Well,
be more than
6
5,
and
since
2/3
8 minus 3
is
is
about
5.
half of 12.
It says draw a
and
picture
5
to
is
prove
about
that
half
Mia
of
is
12.
wrong.
So it does
We have
make
done
sense
several
that
different
she ran
models
5
that
and
we can
1/3
draw.
miles.
One of is the number line. So we know this problem is telling us that Mia is wrong.
So we need to show how we can decide that she's wrong.
So I'm going to draw my number line. And remember, I want to be an efficient math student. So I am not going to spend lots of time, but I do want to try to make my number line spacing even as possible. And I have my 8 holes. So I know that I would start at 8 and I would subtract the 3. So I'm going to do a jump that this is the size of 3 holes. So there's 1, 2, 3, because I know that 8 minus 3 is 5. So there's my jump the size of 3. I'm going to draw a little arrow so I know which direction I was jumping. Remember subtraction, we want to jump to the left. So now I need to still jump that 2/3, because remember, I am decomposing 8 and 2/3 into 2 parts. First I subtracted my 3, and then I need to subtract my 2/3. So if I start at 5 and I go in the subtraction direction, which is to the left, I know that I need to divide this whole into thirds. And I need to jump 2/3. So I can jump 1/3, 2/3. And there is the size, a jump the size of 2/3. And I can see that I landed at 4 and 1/3. And right there, that is one example of a model that would show that Mia is wrong. I can also do the rectangle models that we worked with, where we have 8 whole squares or rectangles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we need to subtract 3 holes of them. So I can show that I'm subtracting 3 holes by saying this one's gone, this one's gone, and this one's gone with X's. And I still need to subtract 2/3, so I can divide this into thirds. Remember, I want to keep my pieces as close to the same size as I can. And I still need to subtract 2/3 of them. And there, in this model, I showed that I had 4 and 1/3 left. And I can show that I've subtracted 3 and 2/3. Minus 3 minus 2/3. Super. So there are 2 models that would prove that Mia was wrong.